Another lady has lost her life and left her 4 children, allegedly to domestic violence by her husband. Man slumps and dies after his daughter, a mom of 4, was allegedly beaten to death. Feminism is grossly misunderstood. Grossly misunderstood. Even the lady by the well that Jesus met, Jesus asked her for water. She had 5 husbands, and it was said that even the husband that she was currently with wasn't even her husband. So that goes to tell you that God hates divorce. He totally doesn't hate divorce, and it's a nasty thing. However, he does not hate his children. He doesn't hate divorcees. God hates divorce, but he doesn't hate divorcees. That's just the basic bottom line. I'm not even sure there's a woman that doesn't want to adore a man that looks after her, loves on her, allows her to become. He has the audacity to allow her to become a woman. He's not intimidated by her strengths. He's not intimidated by her earnings. He's not trying to keep her at home and box her up. We saw this video when a lady was talking about, oh, I will let a man control me. We use these words loosely. We're not robots. A man, you want to submit freely and beautifully. And I will not teach you or talk about what I will not do. If someone is frustrating me physically, mentally, emotionally, not allowing me to become, I can't be with that person. I have to become, because every human being has a purpose. And my life is not one where I was created to marry and have children, and that is the purpose. That is a very small life. God has created you for much more, even as a woman. And that is my perspective. God has created you to do exploits significantly more than just saying you're raising children. Those children will grow up and that's it. Then what exactly is your purpose on earth? So we need to think about these sort of things when we talk about submission, when we talk about feminism. Feminism has allowed women to go to school, allowed you to earn, allowed you to even come online and talk. Imagine if women have been boxed and not allowed to do so many things. We're still even fighting for more girls to go to school. Let's look at the more important things. Misandry, on the other hand, is when there's a hatred for men, and that, of course, cannot be endorsed by me anyway. Why would you hate on men? We are a team. We should love men and vice versa. But it's been misconstrued. Feminism is a beautiful thing. There are men that are feminists, if we truly understand. And what are they doing? It's just this equality. Why should I go and do a job and I can't get paid what I'm worth because I'm a female? So let's think. Feminism is not divisive. It's not against men. There is and should be a love of men. They're our brothers. Even Jesus Christ that we are serving, he is a man. So when we don't understand what we are saying, is when we are saying that feminism is, oh, I don't want to be a feminist because this and that, I don't want to. No, a lot of people are afraid of this word called divorce. And I must tell you that there's been another story of a lady who has allegedly died. Her last child is 7 months old. She has 4 children. And now her life has been taken allegedly by her husband, who has repeatedly abused her. Sometimes he will put on the volume of the music in the house so that the neighbors won't hear her cry. Several times the neighbors have come to... I've just read this today online. The neighbors will come and save her, but she's saying she's staying for the children. She wants them to grow up in peace and all sorts of things. Please don't stay for the children. When you claim to stay for the children, it's so heart-wrenching. It is heart-wrenching. It's difficult for me to... It's when you claim you stay for the children, it's a bad example to the children, because they will see, and that is the maximum endorsement that you can give to them, to tell them that it is okay to be abused as a woman. That's the message you're selling them. I don't know, I find it difficult today. When we are in toxicity, and a lot of people are in toxic relationship because they want to keep that MRS, they want to keep that title. So they would say in toxic relationship. Now there are people that are better off outside of a toxic relationship. Single dads, single moms, that the children are balanced, the grandparents are there, their support system is there, as opposed to some that are in father-mother household and there's toxicity, they are fighting all the time, they're beating, they're shouting, they're screaming at each other, and the child's mental health is at stake. These are real issues. These are real issues, and that's because society and even the church has put this thing about divorce. Now, I think I've said it. I'm not an advocate of divorce. Marriage is a beautiful thing. My parents have been married 50 good years. I don't even know how they've done it. 50 beautiful years they have been married. They've had the challenges, ups and downs, but guess what? In fact, it's not even 50 years. I think it's 52 by now, because we did the anniversary a while ago. So they've been married and they're getting on with their life. So because my parents have been married, if anything is not working for me, I'm telling you, I will not tell you what I cannot do. If it's not working for me, I'm out of there. I will try. By all means, try. Don't just look for any excuse to just jump out of your relationship, to jump out of your marriage. No. Do everything to be there. If it's not working and your life is at risk, your mental health is at risk, your whole entire peace is at risk, you have to leave. To live, you must. So it's not as if somebody is preaching one thing and it's just, I'm sure you get it. It's quite difficult. For me, I had to do this video, but at the same time, my heart is bleeding, knowing that there are 4 babies out there that have lost their mom for whatever reason that may be linked to domestic violence. And she could have gone. And we must support women that are going through challenges. If you have to forcefully go and get them out, you have to. Don't let them lose their lives. Don't let them lose their minds. Help. Don't judge. We're too judgmental in society. We must stop it. Many times it actually feels like a lost battle when I see some of these blogs promoting some of these narratives that are false. Because someone like me, I don't use Twitter. I have it, or is it X they call it these days? I hardly use it. I don't even use it. It's just sometimes I get notifications from there because of the mindset of many of the people there, and they think they're savage. Anything you say, they're coming for your throat. It's just not for me. And I find that a lot of blogs, even on the Instagram that I use, you'd find that kind of attitude there. When you say something, irrespective of what it is, somebody will come for you. They will just, I can't operate in that. It's not who I am. But when you see some of these messages, you feel the urge to correct it, so that even if it's just 5-10 people that learn something from the post that you put out, it will help. Because the ignorance is so rife about so many things, and we're just continuing like that. We're just passing on.